Seems like this screw is almost longer than the actual hole it can go into. Here with another video today. This one will probably be pretty short, but it was something that I wanted to definitely show you guys because for the tech community, you know, it may be something that you'd need. Now, if you have a newer computer with one of these NVMe drives, most likely the computer has not died and you have not needed a way to take that drive out to get data off of it. But unfortunately, we have a computer here that has a power issue to where it won't charge, and it will sometimes stay powered on if you set it in like this perfect way, but you know, if the wind blows to the left, it powers off. So yesterday, went to the store and bought this for, as you can see on it right there, $59.99. This is a Kingwin NVMe External Enclosure, basically. So what this is going to allow us to do is to take the drive out of this computer and put it into here to be able to get all the data off of it. What I actually went there looking for was a drive dock like this. This is a SATA drive dock. You can take a drive like this one, your laptop or regular hard drive, slide it right into there, and of course if this was actually plugged in, it would light up, and then boom, I could get to it on my computer. And so what I have here is a little laptop. This is a Acer laptop, which doesn't have a regular hard drive, of course. It has the NVMe drive. So we're going to take this drive out, we're going to put it in our dock, and see how this works. It should work exactly how I'm thinking it will. Alright, Kingwin. This thing says that it can move at up to 10 gigabits per second with USB 3.1. As I did mention, $60, that was the real price, and really this is just an enclosure, it's not a dock. So let's pop this guy open. Oh, look at that! They gave you a little screwdriver with it. Nice job, Kingwin. Box. Wow. Did not, two cables. It's a USB-C type to USB-C type, so you can get that full 10 gigabits per second transfer, even though probably your motherboard won't support it. There's also the C-type to just regular USB. Also very, very nice. And then lastly in the box we have paperwork, no install disk or anything like that. You shouldn't need anything, should be completely plug and play. The little bracket here.
Wrong.
And then the little Kingwin dock here. What's a dock? I don't know what enclosure. Kingwin enclosure. I realized that I have information wrote on my hands, but luckily it's irrelevant. So there's two screws on this side, two screws on this side. Most likely this will slide out, and then I'll be able to put the drive in, slide it back in, put the screws back in, copy everything off. Let's see. All right, so let's get the where it is. In case you lose one. See? Look at that. That's pretty dope. I mean, not that I think this device was worth $60 at all, but I mean, with those extra little features, it kind of makes it worth it. These screws are a lot tighter, but I'm pretty certain they all have to come out. There we go, got it that time. So now that all the screws are out, this should slide out one way or another. So that little piece comes off. And there you have it. You can put your NVMe drive right into here, you can screw it down, and then this whole piece just slides right back into here with the USB port going back through the USB port hole, and bada bing, should be able to plug it into your computer and get going. Let's do this. Curious if this screw will fit. Look at that, it does. Nah, it's not really strong enough. I can't get enough turn on it, but it does fit it. Alright, let's get this little thing out of here with this screwdriver instead, because I have more turn on it. There we go. Bingo. I'm going to take this screw with me, and then just pop this out. Bingo. Alright, so we have our NVMe drive. I am now just going to take this drive and put it right into here, like so. Bam, hear that little click? And then I'm going to use the same screw that came out of it to re-tighten it. Alrighty, hold this thing down. Bling. I think that went in a little crooked. Seems like this screw is almost longer than the actual hole it can go into, but it needs to be in here to be able to hold it down. You can't really see that, but there's like no, unless I'm supposed to use this other screw, but it's longer than that one. I don't understand this. Unless it's just supposed to sit in there like that, which that wouldn't make much sense at all. The screw that actually came from the old laptop, it won't go in here at all. Like, I can get one turn, no, I can't even get a turn in. And even like, I'm applying some pressure now. It is not, look at that, right up. You can't like screw it in. It seems like this screw on the back is a little too long. Maybe I can take this out. I don't, let's take a look. No, that's like in there. Yeah, that ain't going nowhere. Interesting, very interesting. I don't think it's supposed to stay like this at all. It could easily slide around. So either on the one I bought, this screw hole is not deep enough, or this screw is too long. This screw does not seem to want to come out at all. Like, it feels like it is really in there. And yeah, I think this will be a dud video. So let's see, let's take this, slide it back into here. It don't even look like it will close. So I'm not gonna keep forcing it because I don't want to mess up the drive. But yeah. Yeah, this thing, this hole basically where that I need to put this tiny screw that's in my hand is not deep enough to allow me to put the screw really past there. As you can see, I've kind of messed up the sticker there that was on it. It does seem like I could force it through, but it'll never come back out of here. That's one thing I can say for certain. And this would be the mess that this freaking thing just made all over my desk. So, trying to give you a little bit of a better view of this. Like I said, I have this tiny screw from the PC, which needs to go into that hole to hold this drive down. But as you can kind of see now in the video, you see how small that is? It doesn't even turn. Like, I can't even get one turn in. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe this specific one is a dud. Maybe the screw on the bottom's too long, which I can't seem to take out either. It's just a $60 piece of technology, though, that I kind of don't want to mess up. But I think we'll be returning this to the store. I am going to hold on to this video because if we get another one, we'll see if it works. And if not, then, well, that'll be my review of Kingwin's NVMe External Dock. Yes, I know, I called it a dock. It's an enclosure, but either way. So basically, I ended up going back to Micro Center with the Kingwin External Enclosure and showed the manager there what I had noticed. He actually went back and grabbed two more off the shelf, which had the exact same issue. Like, there was a micrometer of, that's probably not even a real terminology, room for the screw to go in, and I told him, I'm like, trust me, get you a screw, it's not going to turn at all. Like, they looked identical. So we don't know if it was the batch that came from Kingwin. Maybe there was something wrong with that batch. Not entirely sure, but we were not able to get the enclosure to work because we could not screw it in. So that was a little unfortunate. Luckily, I was able to kind of take that Acer laptop and mush it up against a wall and get it to charge and copy it to a regular external. That worked for me. I think that's going to do it for this video though. Sorry it was a bit of a dud. I normally try not to put videos out like this, but considering I went back to the store and there was multiples, I figured that there may be other people who would be looking at one of these and not certain if they should return it, but if you're running into this issue, definitely return it. So if you can for me, click that like button down here and click subscribe in the corner so you can see what we're doing next time, and I will see you in the next video. Deuces. It's a big benefit when you know where the service elevator is, because at this place the regular elevator is always packed, so I can take this one and nobody's near me.